So you think you want a Maine Coon? I mean, look at this thing. It's basically a mini lion, a majestic beast, the king of all house cats. I get it. I see the videos, you see the videos, everyone wants one. But I am telling you right now, if you click off this video, you might be making one of the biggest, most expensive mistakes of your life. Seriously. Owning one of these isn't just like owning a regular cat. It's like upgrading from a sedan to a monster truck. And if you don't know how to drive it, you're gonna crash. Look at this fur. It's not just long, it's a double coat. Soft, insulating undercoat, longer, water-resistant top coat. It's like they're wearing two jackets all the time. And guess what? Both jackets shed. A lot. This isn't a once-a-month brushing situation. We're talking about a serious commitment. Use it multiple times a week, if not daily. If you slack off even for a few days, the undercoat tangles and creates mats. Mats are not just ugly, they're painful. Be vigilant. Armpits. Be vigilant. Behind the ears. Be vigilant. Belly. Be vigilant. Fluffy pants. It's a non-stop battle against knots. Twice a year there's a seasonal blow. It will be everywhere. On your clothes, in your food, on every surface of your house. You will be sweeping and vacuuming constantly. A de-shedding tool becomes your best friend. 5 minutes of combing every day will save you from an hour-long painful dematting session later. Don't be lazy, or the fur will win. Next up, let's talk about space. People see a cat and think, stick it in a tiny studio and call it a day. That's a huge mistake with a Maine Coon, not an 8-pound windowsill cat. We're talking about a 15-pound, 20-pound, even 25-pound animal. The largest domestic breed, they need room to move. They need space to stretch, run, and get those zoomies out without crashing into your stuff. It's not just floor space. Maine Coons are climbers. They crave vertical territory. Big cats climb trees to survey and feel safe. Your Maine Coon wants that in your living room. A tiny, wobbly discount cat tree will be knocked over day one. Invest in tall, sturdy, heavy-duty trees. Floor-to-ceiling models. Things you can anchor to the wall. This is a safety issue. Okay, this one seems obvious, but you would be shocked how many people get it wrong. Big cat does not mean you just dump a huge pile of food in a bowl. The myth is that they need massive portions to sustain their size, but the reality is they need high-quality portions, not giant ones. They are obligate carnivores that thrive on a high-protein, meat-based diet. Cheap, grain-filled kibble is like junk food for them. The best thing you can do is focus on moisture-rich food. Dry kibble is dehydrating and can contribute to urinary tract issues. You need to be measuring their meals precisely. Use the feeding guidelines on the food package as a starting point, but adjust based on your cat's age, activity level, and body condition. You should be able to feel their ribs, but not see them. Your vet can help you figure out the perfect amount. To prevent them from scarfing down their food in 10 seconds, use slow feeders or puzzle toys. So many people think cats, especially big fluffy ones, are just lazy couch potatoes that sleep all day. Let me tell you, with a Maine Coon, that is a dangerous assumption. These are not just pretty faces. They are highly intelligent animals. They were originally working cats bred for their mousing skills on farms and ships. That intelligence and drive didn't just disappear. If you don't give their brain a job to do, they will find one, and it usually involves shredding your couch or systematically knocking everything off your counters. They need daily, interactive play. I'm not talking about just tossing a toy mouse on the floor and walking away. I mean getting out a wand toy like a daybird and making it fly and skitter around like real prey. You need to engage them, make them run, jump, and hunt. You are the one who has to simulate the hunt for them. 2 or 3 15-minute high-energy play sessions a day are an absolute minimum. Beyond wand toys, you need to have a whole arsenal. Puzzle feeders are fantastic. Many Maine Coons even love to play fetch, just like a dog. You can hide treats around the house for them to find. The key is variety and engagement. You have to actively structure their enrichment. If you just expect them to entertain themselves, you're going to come home to chaos. This brings us to the next massive myth, that cats can't be trained. People say it all the time. Oh, it's a cat, it's gonna do what it wants. Maine Coons are incredibly smart and often very food motivated, which makes them surprisingly trainable. The secret weapon is clicker training. It's a form of positive reinforcement that works wonders. Small device makes a click sound. Click to mark behavior. Immediately follow with a high-value treat. Use this to teach commands like, sit, come, stay high, 5 spin. Teaching a reliable come can be a lifesaver if they slip out the door. Training extends to practical life skills. Many want to take their cat outside for adventures, but you can't just slap a harness on and expect it to go well. Introduce the harness and leash slowly, inside, for just a few minutes at a time, with lots of treats and praise. Let's get down and dirty and talk about the litter box. This is where so many well-intentioned owners fail, and it's the #1 reason cats end up with behavioral problems. For a Maine Coon, a standard litter box is like a porta-potty for a professional basketball player. A cat needs to be able to get and turn around comfortably and dig without feeling squished. High sides are key because these guys can kick litter like it's their job. A top entry box can also be a game changer for containing the mess, and whatever you do, stick to unscented clumping litter. Cats have incredibly sensitive noses, and perfumed litter can be overwhelming. And here is the golden rule of cat ownership. You need 1 litter box per cat plus 1 extra. So if you have 1 Maine Coon, you need 2 litter boxes. Place them in different low-traffic areas of the house where the cat feels safe. And you have to scoop them every single day, no exceptions. A Maine Coon produces a lot of waste, and they will refuse to use a dirty bathroom. Would you? People often think buying a purebred cat from a breeder means you're getting a perfectly healthy animal. This is a dangerous and expensive myth. The truth is, many purebreds, including Maine Coons, are predisposed to certain genetic health conditions. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy hip dysplasia. HCM is a heart disease where the heart muscle becomes abnormally thick, making it harder to pump blood. It's the most common heart condition in cats. Maine Coons have a specific genetic mutation that makes them susceptible. A reputable breeder will screen their breeding cats for this gene. You must ask for proof of this screening. Getting a kitten from a breeder who doesn't do this health testing is like playing Russian roulette with your cat's life and your bank account. And please, I am begging you, get pet insurance the day you bring your kitten home. Don't wait until there's a problem, because then it will be a pre-existing condition. An emergency vet visit for a heart condition can cost thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. An insurance premium of $40 or $50 a month could literally save you from financial ruin and save your cat's life. There's a common stereotype that cats are aloof, independent creatures that just want to be left alone. Maybe some are, but that is not the Maine Coon. The myth that they're just another solitary cat couldn't be more wrong. These are highly social, people-oriented animals. They are often called the dogs of the cat world for a reason. They will follow you from room to room, help you with your chores, and want to be involved in everything you're doing. They don't just live in your house, they become a central part of your family. This Velcro cat personality is amazing, but it means you can't just get one and expect it to be fine alone for 10 hours a day while you're at work. They can develop separation anxiety and become depressed or destructive if they're lonely. You need to plan for companionship. This might mean having a family member who is home often, or even getting another cat or a cat-friendly dog to keep them company. If you do get another pet, introductions need to be slow and careful. If you are going to be gone for long periods, you have to provide a rich environment to keep them occupied. Some people set up bird feeders outside a window to provide cat TV. You have to actively manage their social needs. And finally, the biggest myth of all, the one that financially cripples new owners, that the purchase price is the main cost. You might spend $1,500, $2,000, or even more on a well-bred kitten and think, okay, the big expense is over. I am here to tell you that the purchase price is just the down payment. It's the entrance fee to a 15-year-long club with monthly dues. Owning a Maine Coon is a massive long-term financial commitment. These cats regularly live 12, 13, 14, 15 years, or even longer. Let's break it down. High-quality, high-protein wet food for a 20-pound cat is not cheap. Then there are the one-time but giant costs. A carrier big enough for a full-grown Maine Coon is more like a dog crate. And then there are the recurring vet bills for annual checkups, vaccinations, and dental cleanings. And you always have to have an emergency fund set aside. Before you get a Maine Coon, you need to sit down and create a real budget. Add up the estimated costs for food, litter, insurance, vet care, and enrichment for 1 year. and then multiply that by 15. If that number makes you sick to your stomach, you are not ready. This is a luxury breed with luxury-level maintenance costs. There you have it. This wasn't to scare you away from getting a Maine Coon, it was to prepare you for the reality. These are, without a doubt, one of the most incredible, rewarding, and magnificent cat breeds on the planet. They will give you more love, more laughs, and more companionship than you can possibly imagine. But they demand and deserve a lot in return. They deserve an owner who is ready for the grooming, who can provide the space, who will feed them a proper diet, and who will take the time to play with them and train them every single day. They deserve someone who understands their health risks and is financially prepared to give them the best possible care for their entire 15-year lifespan. If you watched all 9 of these points and thought, yes, I can do that, I'm ready for that challenge, then congratulations. You might just be the perfect person for one of these gentle giants.